The Just Talking Podcast, the best 45 minutes of your life you've ever wasted. With your host,
Nick,
and your co-hosts,
Xander Simpson and Drew Kraling.
Let's get talking.
Alright, hey guys, so how was your guys' weeks, I guess?
Pretty good. I today was for me was pretty fun because I had to go through and redo some of the stuff because as many of you guys, well, you guys viewers will already know, we have changed our theme just a little bit. We've modified our previous theme by Adele Wellness, A Cozy Conversation, and added in a song that I wrote to it, and so which meant I had to change some of the stuff on the editor. I also had to change the outro because for many of you that watched last episode, you would have saw the outro had no audio to it. It just had a ton of text, and you had to read it. It was horrible. It was our little copyright tag we have at the end. But I now recorded. I now did a little recording for that, and it's actually better now. So yeah. How's your week been, Drew? Newcomer Drew.
It's been all right so far. I've been doing my new job lately.
Ooh, what's your job?
Right now, I'm a cashier at McDonald's. Woohoo! You gotta take what you can get around here.
That is true. That is very, very true. I mean, I've spent a majority of my week, well, not a majority of my week, I mean, this week's technically already just starting, but I've been doing some Dungeons and Dragons prep. I know, I feel like we talk about D&D every single episode, Nick. Just because me and you were in a majority of episodes, like, just that topic's thrown out there. Either that or Stranger Things or something like that.
Yeah, that's usually a good topic.
Because there's millions of things you can talk about with those two things.
Either way, thanks for, you guys sound like you guys had a pretty busy week. I myself went to the ER and went to a hand surgeon today.
Oh.
What happened?
I sort of cut my finger with an X-Acto knife when I was holding the knife in the wrong direction. So I had to go to the ER and get 5 stitches.
Yeah, that's no fun. I've had the same thing happen with a wood chisel before, and I'll tell you, those things will slice right through you.
I was actually very surprised. This was a dull blade that I've had for a good while now, and I've been cutting lots and lots of paper with it, and it sliced through my skin like butter. And honestly, I did not. Yeah, and honestly, I did not like feel any pain, or I felt some pain. Obviously the tiny pricks and stuff, but I really haven't felt any pain as far as injuries go. So I'm pretty happy about that because I have a very low tolerance of pain. Like it's
Well,
not
I mean,
even joking.
That sounds good that like you haven't had any pain. Because I mean, if you
Honestly, it sounds like he might have cut some nerve endings, which is really bad.
I did
Yeah.
touch into the tendon, so I said I had to go see a hand surgeon today to get their blessing on whether or not it's okay, but it seemed to be okay and doing fine, so It's going great so far, I guess, besides the fact that I, sliced my hand open.
Oof. Man, that's horrible.
I was
Well-
being an idiot.
Well, on the on the topics of being an idiot, I haven't cut myself recently, but I've definitely had my fair share of burns recently, grease and all that.
Ooh, those are
Man.
the worst.
Man, injuries. I mean, my brother busted his head open 3 times. My dad's a butcher, and shockingly, he hasn't had any knife injuries. That sounds like something that would happen, you know. And my brother busted his head open 3 times. He's gotten injured a lot. But yeah, him and my sister also work at a sub place, a place that makes submarine sandwiches, and they have a slicer there. He cuts himself on the slicer all the time. It's one person actually cut like down to the bone one time on a slicer. So it's kind of.
I've seen that happen before, and it's not pretty.
No, I didn't see it happen, but I heard about it. I'm like, I don't like blood. Like I can deal with like the whole like seeing the bone and stuff. I don't like blood. That's my only thing. Blood and puke. I can't. I can't.
Yeah, it's one of those things that if you're getting yourself injured a lot, it's one of those things that you just get used to after a while.
Yeah. My brother's gotten injured a lot. So just as a disclaimer, my brother wasn't the one that cut himself on the slicer down to the bone.
So I'm guessing it was just like a random worker that your dad had.
No. Sorry, I don't know if I explained it very well. It wasn't my dad. It was my sister and my brother work at a sub shop. My dad's a butcher at a place, but
Gotcha.
A place.
a place. He's a butcher. But yeah, it happened at my brother and sister's mutual submarine sandwich shop. So I don't want to throw out any brand names because I feel like our video will get flagged. That's the only reason why I don't feel like bringing out brand names. Because trust me, I would have already brung out the brand names.
Just say not sponsored, and I think we'll be fine.
Just rather be safe than sorry. I mean, last episode I had to bleep out names. It was actually
Yeah, I heard that. Christian, I think it was you kept bleeping out the guy's name.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. I don't think it was Chris. No, I mentioned a guy's name, which cannot say his name or it'll have to get bleeped. But I mentioned his name, and actually I had to censor it because he had left the podcast. His name started with the B. Nick probably knows what I'm talking about. His name is also a color. That gives many options. But he left, but he hadn't left right before. He hadn't left back whenever I recorded the episode, and then he left the day after we recorded the episode. He was dismissed from the group the day after the recording, and I'm like, well, I have to bleep out names now. I mean, some other names where I was mentioning former members, I bleeped out in that episode. Some I didn't because we're on good standing with them, and they wouldn't like try to get the video flagged or anything.
Well, that's good, I guess. I haven't really had that problem with my friends.
Exactly. I mean, no, the former members, they would be the ones that would flag the video.
Well, either way, I don't see any things as far as copyright getting in. Or I don't see any copyright issues coming through unless you have copyrighted images.
True. I mean, God, what did anybody see any of the comments on the last video? Did anybody see any of the comments? Because I want to see how many people love Nick's picture.
Actually, I don't think there has been any.
Shh. Don't make people pay attention to our lack of comments or even viewers, okay?
Hey, honestly, it's whatever they want to listen to, so it's really up to them.
We do this for the fun of it, so it's
Yeah.
Oh, we might have a lot more comments. Speaking of comments, we might have a lot more because I showed the schedule to a lot of my friends, so we might have more viewers now.
Yay! I love viewers because a lot of us like me, for example, I don't have a lot of I don't talk to a lot of people, so I don't really have a lot of people to show this to, and I don't really particularly show it to my family because, well, it'd just be weird. Not that
Right,
like
right.
I don't want to show, I don't want to gloat about what I'm making because I'm sure you guys could tell already. I've done a lot of things online, and I've made a lot of things, and I don't want to show off what I make, because
Yeah, I get
I
that.
feel like it's not being, I feel like it's me being like super narcissistic and like I'm already narcissistic enough. I mean,
Yeah, I totally get that. Whenever I do something like really cool, I normally keep it to myself because the second I tell somebody about it, they're just gonna rip on it.
yeah.
I try making my stuff to the best quality possible and also making everything my own, so in a way, they really can't take it. I mean, it's mine to be mine, and they really can't copy it because they don't know my thought process.
Well, yeah, that just my point was I don't show what I'm doing because, I feel like if I show what I'm doing, I will be gloating, and just
Yeah. So, as far as making stuff goes, I've recently been I said this in past episodes, but I'm starting on a new game this year with a project partner for school, and as part of that project, we are using a game engine called Love 2D, which honestly is really adorable. The way that they've set it up and everything. I'm pretty sure the main mascot is a cartoon whale.
I mean, the name itself sounds adorable, but the whale, really?
I can send you a link to the website, and you'll understand why. But it's adorable overall.
Sure, whenever you can send it.
Yeah. So along with it, I've been learning a lot more things than I usually do when I do this kind of stuff because what Love 2D is just a basic framework, which means that it's just more of like a skeleton, and I have to fill in everything, which is a lot more fun, and I get a lot more out of it. But I think this year, what I'm going to be trying to do is obviously finish the game early, like I did last time, which I had it done in a month, and we still had 3 months left to spare, which then I, of course, added more content. But this year, I think we're going to be trying to take on the task of making it a multiplayer game, and that itself is not as simple as it seems. That is a lot of work.
this game that you're making, you're putting it on online, right?
Yeah. So my last one, Age of Ascension, is on itch.io, and you can look it up either under Blastnote or Nick Brenthopts. I really don't care. And that was my very first game that I made, and honestly, I felt very proud of it because I did pretty well, to be honest. A lot of my academy members and like other people who have made games in the past all have said, including the teacher that's been there for like 6 years, even said that so far my game has beaten every previous one that has ever come up to challenge it.
So you said the name was
Uh, Age of Ascension was the last game that I made, which I'm actually doing a remake and calling it Insignificant Error because when we originally pitched the idea, it was actually going to be originally a sci-fi survival game, which we changed into a full-blown space RPG with a storyline and everything, which wasn't fully implemented, which is why I'm going back and changing it. But we're giving it a new name so that way it actually fits to it this time.
See, like you said you could find it on itch.io, right?
Yes.
I'm trying to find it. I can't find it. Typed in Age of Ascension on the search bar.
At itch.io.
Yes.
By the time this is through, we'll probably have the links in the description, right?
Yes, that's why I was trying to find it. I was trying to find it for that purpose.
Well, speaking of games, my friend who runs a YouTube channel, he actually came to me because he apparently found my old DJing page back when I was still doing that, and he actually confronted me about making for him an intro theme, and I thought that was pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Like doing just voiceover work, or
No, like actual music and kind of stuff for the intro.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, and I'm pretty proud of the work I did. It took me almost a month to make.
did you get paid for it?
No, he's a friend. I didn't make him pay for it, but I've still yet to see him use it because he doesn't
Yeah,
upload that often. So
That's doing work for friends that's free for friends that's free. That's a very common thing.
I mean, I do the same thing with my friends often. Like, if they ask me to do something, I'll be like, yeah, sure, whatever. But Xander, I brought this up last time. Someone actually asked to make a commission for them,
Right.
which I was very confused about, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, as far as making like YouTube stuff goes, I've actually begun animation as well for my game, which bringing it back to game stuff. I mean, not too much, but I started actually making characters and stuff for the game and stuff, and it's actually looking pretty great so far. Um, it. Have you guys ever seen ever heard of Chibi style?
Chibi style?
can't say I have.
I
It's-
haven't.
It's a smaller, like less detailed version of like anime, anime. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. Um, it's actually really good, but so it's more of like the adorable aspect and taking everything into like making it the most cute as possible. And what I did was I pretty much did my own
Sugoi?
version of that. Sorry, what?
Sugoi? I don't know. Ignore me.
I know nothing about anime or Japanese. It just Japan, and honestly, I probably should.
Sugoi means cute or beautiful in Japanese.
Well, that's new to me.
Same.
I just knew it from the style because I thought it was really cool. But yeah, so that stuff was getting done, and actually, it's kind of hilarious because we're doing a cute, happy design on characters and everything. Yet it's all about battle, war, and blood. Yeah, I thought that unless I'm wrong on this, I'm pretty sure kawaii is cute.
Yeah, I'm getting fact checked right now.
I noticed. Honestly, I was kind of confused myself as well. But yeah, so I might throw up or give you guys some sketches of what I've done. It's really not in the finished design, and honestly, the skeleton of the like animation puppet that I'm making, so that way I can actually make the animation looks kind of horrid at the moment because it's very, very bare bones and looks like complete crap, to be honest. So yeah, as far as art goes, and yep, everything else is going pretty good for me, I guess. Besides the cut and such. For those of you who can't see this, Drew is definitely getting fact checked right now. Oh boy.
Thanks, Jaden.
It's funny.
Funny for those who can see it, at least.
Either way, yeah, that's how my week's been going. Have you worked on any projects lately, as far as like outside of, I could call it normal work?
Well, I've been doing more auditions for voice acting and that kind of stuff. I'm still waiting to hear back from literally all of them, which is kind of nerve-wracking, but oh well. Other than that, I've been doing some blacksmithing, trying to build my own forge, so that's been going great.
Um, I actually, as far as voice acting goes, there was something really odd that happened to me, and I don't know why this happened or what this creator was thinking. I did a voice acting audition about a year and a half ago, about September time last year, and this is when I was first getting into voice acting. And to be honest, I was borrowing a mic at the time, so I mean it was good sound quality, but at the same time my voice just was not good at all at actually bringing or carrying emotion whatsoever. So uh, I got a message about a week and a half ago from that creator saying, to be honest, it wasn't that great of an audition. Kind of sucked. But you'd be perfect for two other characters that I have. And this was a year, almost a year and a half after I did the audition, which to me makes no complete sense whatsoever.
Yeah, I've had that happen a few times. It's really irritating because then they never get back to you about those other characters.
Actually, she's sent me lines and she's been very adamant about getting them recorded and stuff, and I just haven't had the time to do it yet. And also, to be honest, she didn't give me any description of the character whatsoever. She just said, hey, here's some names. You can go do whatever with them, because they weren't even in the casting call.
Oh, that
So
sucks. Working with nothing is like the hardest thing to do.
So I did do a recording of, or I did do like a run through of each character's lines, and I did some different voices for them. And I really don't know what happened to that audio file. To be honest, I probably might have deleted it on accident. Whoops. But yeah,
What character were you trying to go for? Was it like the protagonist or antagonist?
I really don't know. I mean, or the one that I originally auditioned for, he was the main character. He had this really long name that was really hard to pronounce. I think it was like Shalamo or something. I don't remember. I really don't remember how to pronounce it. Again, this was a year and a half ago, and the casting call was closed or whatever. But yeah. So it was just really odd.
Yeah, it sounds like it. But I've been told time and time again that I would make a perfect, like, insane villain. So I've been trying to find roles for that, but it's hard to
Go
come
ahead, do your evil laugh.
Uh, well, you got to give me something to work with because my evil laugh is pretty much my normal laugh.
All right, so setting, you just captured somebody and you're talking about possibly torturing them to death.
All right, hold on. I have you now.
Try going a jeez. Try going a bit deeper in voice, like actually lower your voice completely to where you're talking about something else.
All right, give me a minute. I gotta stop laughing. I have you now.
Yeah, a bit better. Sounds pretty great.
Thanks, man.
My tactic when I usually do that type of stuff is it's really weird because the way I envision it is I'm opening my throat more, which sounds weird when you say it out loud, but that's actually what it feels like. And I myself have actually been trying to go and like try to get a higher perspective on a voice scale, but it's not going too well.
Yeah, being able to get those lower registers is pretty difficult if you're normally like 3 octaves higher.
And vice versa.
Yeah, whenever I try to sing like higher octave ones, like oh, what's the song? I'll think of it in like 10 minutes from now, and I'll think of myself as an idiot. But the song is normally sung by a woman, and so hitting those notes is a pain.
Just like male voice acting struggles, unless you try to actually do like an entirely different take on the singing.
Oh god, I hate singing as a male. Like I hate singing and like voice audition stuff. I'm like, man, I really want to sing. This sounds like a great part. And then I realize how crappy I am of a singer.
It's the main thing with singing though is that you have to be very mindful about your breathing intakes, your um just the way that you like transfer to each pitch and each voice level, I call it. And then you also have to watch how nasally or monotone you sound, which can be very hard to manage if you don't understand how your voice sounds on a microphone, which is very difficult.
Every time we touch, that's the song I was thinking of. Jesus Christ.
I have never heard that song.
It's pretty good. You should give it a listen.
Wait a minute, what song?
Every time we touch. It's not.
I
what
know
you
I know
think.
what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Every time we touch, I get this feeling. That song.
Yeah, pretty
Copyright.
much.
Oh god, I
Good
know.
job, Xander. You just ruined the podcast.
I know. I thought about that like right as I was doing it. I'm like, oh dang it, I just screwed this out badly.
Hey, it's okay. I heard that actually if you have less than
That was
5
pretty bad.
seconds, it's okay.
No, I mean it doesn't matter. Even if I'm doing it like, even if I'm doing like a what YouTube considers a cover, it's actually completely allowed. So, you know, the only thing is we can't like put ads on it. And, well, we can put ads on it, but the people that made the song will get the monetization from the ads. But we don't make any money off this anyways. So it's
Yeah. I actually for like trying to train my voice as far as vocal ranges go, I've been trying to sing "This Is Gospel" by Panic at Disco.
Oh, I love that song. Death of a Bachelor. Whenever I get when it sorry, my mind just farted. Whenever I get married, I have tasked my friend to play Death of a Bachelor at the reception.
Sounds like a very sad afternoon.
very very sad afternoon.
What, me planning that or the wedding itself?
You planning that?
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know. The whole reason why I thought of the song to begin with was because I don't know what was going through my head, but I imagine someone falling off of a cliff, and then I just hear "This Is Gospel" playing in the background. I'm like, this is too perfect. if you understand where I'm taking that reference.
I mean, I know the song, but I don't know. Like, I kind of get what you're saying.
When someone falls off a cliff and you hear, "If you love me, let me go."
Yeah, good point. Good point. Dang, Nick's actually a pretty good singer. Dang, I didn't realize how much of a good singer Nick was. Whenever I did my song, yeah, I screwed that. I screwed that up.
Yeah, I'll give Nick props for that.
Thank you. I usually my voice kind of sucks over a microphone. It sounds a bit better in person though.
Nick, were you in that episode when that lost episode where we did the guessing of the songs and then we ended up all just like singing? You were in that, weren't you?
I don't think so. I would have loved to be in that.
Man, because we did like this little three-person group thing where we ended up like singing because we like played songs and like gave it a nostalgia rating. I really want to do that again. I had so many songs to pick through. We didn't get to go through my entire list. It was fun. We're gonna do that eventually. We're gonna do a nostalgia game episode.
So kind of like a podcast karaoke.
That's what it ended up turning into. That wasn't the intentions going into it, but at the end, we all just started singing "Take on Me" by a-ha, and it was so great because they're like, okay, we got to hit that high note. I'm like, okay, we got this, and it was so great. It was, yeah.
I've never I know those songs, and if I probably heard them, I would be able to sing them. But I'm
Take on me, take on me, take me on. Oh my god, it's so great. It's it's so funny. It's yeah.
I have to ask, can any of us, Jaden, she's listed in the backgrounds. She can't hit this because it's not physically possible. Can any of us in here hit a falsetto note?
Don't even know what that is, so I'm gonna say no.
A falsetto note is when you sing, when your voice is practically, I guess you could call it screeching, but it's practically where you physically sing in your head. And no offense, women cannot.
No, that wasn't it.
Kind of
That
like
wasn't
Dream
it.
On from Aerosmith.
Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on. No, no, not gonna even try that.
Yeah, headphone warning before you do that.
No, I mean, I'm sure you guys saw last episode, like right before the bleeps, I gave headphone warnings. Oh man, I'm making sure I do that this episode.
Oh,
I mean, but yeah, I can't do falsettos. I'm more like bass baritone when it comes to singing.
Dream on. Sorry,
Yeah,
it's
you
so
haven't
funny.
hit puberty yet. That's not fair.
I mean, I cannot do it perfectly. Like I wish I could do that song like I want to, but I can't. So, you know.
it takes a lot of practice and time. So, as far since we're on the topic of music, I actually um I'm actually taking a music college class right now, Music 101, which is pretty much music appreciation, to be honest. But it's actually, if you look it up, that's what they call it, music appreciation. But that's where I'm learning all of my stuff about music. There is actually a type of singer that, like back. Okay, so we're learning like medieval times, right? So there's the setting. Um, in the medieval times, for male singers, they would have something called castratis.
Sounds fun. I explain what those are. Explain what those are. Oh, I mean, from what I see in the chat right now.
Yeah, Jaden's got it right.
Go ahead, say it.
Okay, so they pretty much castrate themselves or just, snip snip.
I love how you're just like, I'm not gonna say that.
Snip.
To keep their voice and boyish, I guess you could say.
Right,
Or you could just huff helium. That works too.
Well, I mean, in medieval times, that's what they did, and I feel bad for saying that sounds fun.
Oh my god, have you seen the YouTube video where there's these 4 like choir boys, and one of them just brings out a balloon out from behind them as they're like doing a song or whatever, and
I already know this is going.
Huh?
Helium?
Yeah, helium. He brings out the balloon from behind him, inhales like a bunch of it, and as they're singing, this guy just lets out the highest note I have ever heard a guy hit. I gotta find it and show you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna leave that in the description of the video.
I swear they probably were hitting a high note or hitting a falsetto note too, which makes it even higher.
Oh my god. Combine all 3 of those together and imagine the sound.
All 3 pitches or just all 3 helium?
Helium, castrato, and falsetto. Imagine all 3 of those together.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. There's gotta be a YouTube video on that.
How?
So high only dogs can hear it.
That's, yeah.
But how though?
How what?
Like, what was the purpose of this video?
It was like a try not to laugh challenge.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Yeah, those are interesting.
Yeah, either way, singing is definitely a subject that everybody needs to improve on. No offense, haven't heard Jaden's voice yet.
Jaden's just talking his voice up in the chat.
Oh boy. So yeah, you guys listen to any good songs recently since we're talking about music?
Not recently. Like, not like any new songs, but like, I listen to a lot of older stuff.
I've been listening to a lot of Disturbed lately. I love their album Indestructible.
What type of music are they?
It's more metal.
I never could get into metal. It just wasn't it just wasn't a pleasing thing to listen to.
Yeah, it's not really for everybody, but some do like it.
Have either one of you guys heard of Your Favorite Martian? I just thought about them,
Tig old biddies.
Oh god, yep. They created that song, but I mean, did you hear about their reunion the little reunion that they had, Drew?
I can't say I have. I've only ever listened to that one song, I'm afraid.
Oh, well, they split up. Like they had to split up because of Maker Studios, which was behind the project, and they actually recently Ray William Johnson, who was the lead singer, and he's blown up on the internet. He actually has a comedy tour. I guess that's what he's doing on his tour. He has a little comedy tour that he's been doing, and Jesse, who was in the thing, he actually came up and he messaged Ray messaged him and was like, "Hey, I'm doing a show. Do you want to come and perform one song together?" And for the crowd, and it was really good. I think they played the song "Alien" that they wrote. It was pretty good. They've done some covers too before, but of course they're split up now, so you won't see anything new on your favorite Martian channel. But
Well, that sounds interesting. I'll have to look it up sometime.
What type of music is that?
it's all sorts of music. Now some of it's like not very serious at all, you know. Some of it's like really good, some of it's not. The song Friend Zone that they wrote is really good. I love it so much.
See, my style of music isn't really traditional, I guess I could say. It really
Mm.
doesn't have too much to do with real instruments.
Same. I mean, I can listen to, well, my styles vary. I do listen to a lot that have traditional instruments, but I listen to some that don't have traditional instruments too.
Such as.
Um, like my genres usually include either EDM, dubstep, just electronic in general, which honestly is usually just melody, really doesn't have any singing unless it's vocal chops, and honestly, it sounds really good to me.
Yeah, I used to be real big into dubstep and EDM. For a while, I was making it, as I said earlier, DJing.
So, yeah, sure. One of in French class, we are encouraged to actually learn or like look at different artists and stuff and such. So, I actually found out that two of my artists that I've been listening to this entire time are actually French, and I thought he did something really interesting. His name's Porter Robinson. He, if you've ever heard his song "Fellow Feeling," it's actually the story of how EDM came to be, which is really great if you guys or ever want to take a listen to it.
You'll have to send that to me because that does sound really interesting.
I will tell you, it gets very interesting because, uh, um, it's like it starts out in like a violin, and then it reads a bit of poetry, and then I will say it goes into the most hardcore dubstep I've ever heard.
Like the kind of bassiness that'll rip your speakers to shreds.
No, like straight up, just tones. Like not even any, or there's a slight melody to it, but it's like mostly just random sounds that make something actually pretty good. So
Sounds awesome, yeah. You'll have to send that to me.
yeah, my music's very interesting.
Alright, well, I was wanting to play a game with you and Xander, but since he's out right now, I guess we can wait.
I mean, obviously we'll fill Xander in, but what kind of game were you thinking about doing?
It's a game called $1 Million Butt.
Oh boy,
Hmm.
I
I guess
know
you've heard
this
of it.
one.
I just sat here and I heard that we're playing a game apparently.
I'd like to play a game.
Okay. What game?
A game called $1 Million Butt.
Okay.
Do
Can
you know
I?
what that is?
Do you mind if I give an example?
Go ahead, please. I don't know what we're talking
So
about.
it's either you can take it or you're not. It's $1 million. So it's like this: $1 million, but every dollar you spend, it either enlarges or shrinks a part of your significant other.
Someone's been watching Rooster Teeth.
Oh boy! And it pretty much poses the question: would you take it?
Pretty simple.
Yeah, it's pretty
It most
straightforward. So, who wants to go first?
Nick.
All right.
I don't care what you say or what you do. If something gets really weird, I'll censor it. Okay, I'll censor it in
Aw,
post.
why censor the fun?
I mean, okay, fine. There will be a clean version. If I have to censor something, there will be a clean version and an explicit version. Just because this podcast is family friendly, and I want to keep that option on the table. Okay, let's
Drew's being
let's-
funny.
let's play the game.
Okay, so first scenario: get $1 million, but every drink you take, you have 5 minutes to get to a bathroom, or you'll pee your pants.
Ugh.
Would you take it?
Yeah, I'd take it.
Legitimately, everything runs straight through you.
Yeah, I'd take it.
Why though?
Like if
And
I have to
Jaden brings up a
hydrate,
good point.
if I have to hydrate, I'll drink from the toilet. That works.
Yeah, that brings up a question. If it runs straight through you, does your body absorb it, or do you have like 3 days to live before you're just dead?
Oh.
It would gain your nutrients, but like it's as if you're like how you normally have to pee, just completely runs straight through you in matters of minutes.
Yeah.
All right, so it's just a minor inconvenience. Just wear a diaper, then you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's also a good point. Okay.
Well, if you're willing to go to the store every day and ask, where's your adult diapers?
I wouldn't. There's websites where you can get them shipped.
Yeah,
Like,
discreetly
unmarked.
too. And I imagine if you explain to them what's going on, I'm sure they'll either give you really weird looks for taking the bet, or they'll probably understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's my situation. Drew, I imagine since you wanted to play the game, you got a good one next.
You know it. All right, and also I would not take the $1 million, but here is my thing: $1 million, but every time you hear the phrase mentioned, all you can eat, you have to go to the place that's advertised and literally eat everything you possibly can in one sitting.
Oh boy, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thanks.
That's.
No thanks.
I don't know. Would I take the $1 million? I would take the
I
$1 million.
imagine- Here, wait, Xander. Before you finalize your answer, Drew, I have to ask. When you say whatever it says, all you can eat, is that when you hear it, or hear?
It's whenever you notice it, like either it's on TV and you see it, or your friend wants to be a dick and just goes, "Hey, all you can eat dog crap."
Ooh.
Yeah, that just changed my mind. Yeah, that changed my mind. I mean, I would eat dog crap for $1 million anyway. So,
For the rest of your life?
well, I mean, I don't think anybody would constantly say that over and over and over again.
Well, if your friends want to be a dick to you, or you have that one enemy in school.
Okay, look, I don't have any friends. I don't have any enemies. I would stay away from people, I would bribe people, like anybody that almost says it. I would bribe them with money. I mean, I have this money. I could bribe them with money to not say that. So
You run out pretty fast.
that's also a good point.
So, Xander, you got one?
I'm trying to think of one. This is really, really hard.
That's what she said.
Oh God. Okay. That's wow. Okay.
And there goes another bleep.
I feel like this is gonna be a long episode. Like it's gonna be really long.
So, I got one while you're thinking of one, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
Every time that you get $1 million, but every time you either turn on your phone or make a phone call, you immediately, the first phone call that you have to make is to the customer service of the
Why?
Dude, oh my god, the customer service of the is that what you just said?
That is a real thing, and I did also call that in math class with the whole bunch of my other
Oh
students.
my
and there was
god!
a pre-recorded message about white power.
Oh my
Oh my god!
god!
I have to hold on. I have to find something.
I can't even believe that exists, or that you would even say that. Oh my god!
Hey, I started off small, getting bigger.
I did say you could say whatever, so wow, okay. Finally, I have one.
Go for it.
Or hold on, I'm still kind of thinking of it. I know it's gonna have something to do with voice acting because I know everybody on here is a voice actor.
Oh no! Please don't do this.
I've found your weakness, Nick. All right, so every time that you submit, or you have to take, or 100 or 1,000, whatever it is, but if you, or hold on, every time you submit a casting, your voice begins to alter.
How so?
For how long?
Well, your voice begins to like alter during the recording. Like it changes pitch.
And what's the point then?
You know. Well, that's what
I mean, I think that would help, really, being able to do literally thousands of different voices.
No, like your voice alters like permanently every time that you go to every time that you go to record. Yes.
In the direction that you want, or just random?
Random.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't think I'll take that.
The
I would
pitch,
never
the
do a
bass, the
casting call.
treble, you know, something like that. Everything like that, you know.
You could never ever do a casting call because
That's
every time
my
that you would do
point.
one, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm just imagining now you're doing this really gruff, growly character, and all of a sudden you become like Kermit the Frog.
Or you just all of a sudden have the Arnold Schwarzenegger accent.
Get to the chopper!
Oh god.
Kermit the Frog here.
Army here, guys.
Oh god, that would be great. That would be great.
Rawr, said the bear.
Oh, Kermit.
Anyways, that. Wow. Okay. Anybody else have one? Anybody else have one?
I have one formulating right now.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna, I'm gonna pull one that
Go ahead.
was out of another show because they did it as well. Drew, you're probably gonna know this. You get $1 million, but once a month for 24 hours, you become the most wanted person out of the entire nation.
Yes, I've heard this one.
Like UN is trying to find you with FBI and everybody else, and then after that like time period, they'll be like, "Oh, wait, we made a mistake."
Yeah, just imagine you getting hit with that back to back. You're walking out, and the guys are saying, "Oh, sorry for the mix-up. See you later." And then they're talking, and they're like, "Get him!"
Would you take the $1 million?
No.
I mean, as fun as that would be, being the most wanted man on Earth for 24 hours, I'd say, actually, you know what? I'll take the money. Screw it.
You could never use the money because, well, they'd always be after you.
No, the thing is, I take the bet, and then with $1 million, I'd build the most epic hideout imaginable.
But what would happen once they find it?
They
Fair
won't.
point.
You're kind of screwed over because once a month they're gonna find you if you're anywhere near the site. They're gonna be like, oh, secret hideout must stop operation. This is the most important thing that we have to be doing right now.
No,
Yeah.
counterpoint. Do a Breaking Bad and live in an RV trailer that's constantly moving.
That's true. true. However, it'd be kind of hard to escape in an RV when you have 6 helicopters flying over top of you.
That is true. Or another thing, rent out a boat and live on international waters. They can't get you there.
Or go to space.
That too, but I don't think you can get to space on $1 million.
You need 2 million, right?
Somewhere around there. I think
I was
just for the
joking.
space, it's $1 million.
I think it's. I think the space shuttle is actually like 3 billion. I think something like that.
It depends on the current or the now former space shuttles technically don't work anymore, so they don't make them anymore. So I don't think that you'd be very. I don't think it would be very useful anymore to try to do that.
Just call up Elon Musk. He'll get you up there.
Well, either way, Drew, did you have yours prepared yet?
Yeah, I think I've got mine.
All right, Drew's is gonna be the last one.
All right, I'll try to make this really good. Okay, so $1 million, but for 3 months out of the year, for the rest of your life, you have to walk around in either a chicken costume or a bear costume. No matter what you're doing, you have to wear it.
Now, you have to act like them.
No, you don't have to act like them, but you just have to wear the costume.
I'd take it.
I'd take it.
I'd take it.
So you take public humiliation for $1 million.
You never said we had to wear it in public. You just said we had to wear the bear suit for 3 days.
I said no matter what, you have to wear it.
Yeah, no matter what.
Either way, I would
Camp out at
take
your
public.
house for 3 days.
Either way, I would take public embarrassment for $4 million. Yes, so that's a good point.
So Drew, I don't know if you saw the last episode or maybe up in the chat somewhere. The art piece that I did that I've been working on for the said commission that I've been brought upon. That was for.
I saw a dragon-looking thing.
That's it. That's not a dragon.
Oh, what is it?
Yeah. He said it was a mix between a dragon, a cheetah, and a wolf, something like that. I really didn't pay too much attention. I just kept asking him about muscle formation because that's really important.
Well, I got part of it right at least. And yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, I'm not too confident about it.
I mean, it looks good to me. I mean, you see what I drew. It's not the greatest thing, and it's only a head.
Yeah, but
I told you last time.
I'm not partial to those subjects, but it's sort of like I don't mind them, but please do not shove them in my face. And he is one of those people that like to talk about lots of those topics constantly. And I think, what did he do today? Oh yeah, he was howling in class.
Howling in class.
Why? Why would you draw attention to yourself like that? That's just asking to get your ass handed to you.
I know a kid like that. He'll literally do the dumbest things. He sucked his own nipples one time in class.
Kinky.
He literally pulled his shirt. He pulled his shirt down and started.
Whoa, hold on. I have a question. I have a question before Drew.
Yeah.
And Drew probably has the same question. Is he like an exorcist or something?
No.
That is some amount of flexibility.
I mean, no, it's not that hard. I'm almost doing it right now. See, I mean, as I tell stories, as I tell stories, I sometimes mimic the people doing stuff. But he pulled his shirt down, just started sucking on his nipples. Yeah.
Why?
I know.
The hell.
I don't know. Nick.
Wow.
Oh my god.
But no, Xander, I have one that could probably top that.
Okay.
Alright, so I think it was my freshman year in high school, and I was in language arts class, and this one kid gets sent to like this chair at this desk at the edge of the room because he was like in trouble or something. and we were learning in class, and then one of the girls that was sitting next to him goes, "Oh my fucking god!" We all look back at him, and this guy is jerking off in class.
Oh my god! Like, he has it out and everything.
Yeah, his dick is out, and he's jerking it.
Oh
And I'm pretty sure he
my
came at
God!
one point.
my god! What? Oh my god!
My high school was not a very, very good one.
Well, I mean, my high school is the type of high school where I turn the page in a health class book and I see a pouch of dip that was dried and stuck to the page.
Okay, well, yeah, that's pretty bad too. I thought you were gonna say you saw like dicks drawn all over the pages. I'm like,
Oh,
That's
that's
at my
not-
school.
That's
That's
yeah.
everywhere.
That's just that's customary.
You know. All right, so I think today's episode was really interesting and really fun. I think it's about time to cut the episode. So I've been Xander.
I've been Nick.
and I've been the newbie.
We'll see you guys next time. The Just Talking podcast every Monday, 6 a.m. Eastern. See you guys later.
Do svidanya.
The Just Talking Podcast is a production of Impact Media. All rights reserved. The Just Talking Podcast, JTP, Just Talking, JT4, and Just Talking 4 are entities of the Just Talking Podcast. Ownership of the Just Talking Podcast and its entities are rightfully owned by Impact Media. Do not replicate the Just Talking Podcast in part or whole. The Just Talking Podcast can be found online at www.justtalking4.tk.